Unlimited vacation turns into a week of vacation per year. Still pretty upset by this. I started a new job a couple months ago. During the interview process I of course ask questions like, what are the benefits? Quote, work culture? Quote, and vacation policy. I was told throughout the whole process the vacation policy was great. You can take as much time off as you would like so long as you are meeting the goals and workload set on you by the manager. This was a big reason why I liked the job and thought perfect, I can work longer some days, take days off when I need to and have a better work-life balance. Well, I start my new job and go into the manager about a month in. Hey, I just wanted to talk about the vacation policy and let you know I'll need 2 days off for a wedding I am attending next month. They were also aware of this through the interview process. He flips out saying that I can use 2 days but I will only have 3 more the rest of the year. Starts saying how he is sick of new people wanting multiple weeks off a year and that when he started he only got 1 week per year for the first 5 years and that's all I should expect. Of course I am quite frustrated about this and think the whole thing is BS. I had 3 weeks vacation a year at my old job and at least then if I didn't use it I would get paid out. For employers to say, hey, we have unlimited vacation, only for your manager to say, yeah, it's unlimited but I am only gonna let you take 1 week off a year, is theft. They stole your vacation hours, making it seem like you have control of your work schedule. Unlimited vacation is a scam and watch out for it in any job you apply for. Edit 1. Since a lot of people are asking specific wording, this is what it says. 1.2 Notification of leave. Because the performance of covered employees is measured by varying metrics, the company generally leaves to the discretion of each covered employee how to manage his or her time, including scheduling time away from the office. However, covered employees must notify their direct supervisors in advance of taking vacation under this policy so that supervisors may plan for the business needs of the company and its customers. Consistent with those needs, the company retains the authority to deny or defer the taking of requested vacation time if business circumstances dictate or if the covered employee's lack of production warrants. While vacation time taken by covered employees, whether partial or full days, must be tracked and recorded, such record-keeping is for internal metrics only and is not intended to constitute a limitation on vacation usage. Although covered employees are not limited in the amount of vacation time they may take under this policy, they are nevertheless expected to work as much as necessary, whether in the office or away from the office, to meet business and customer requirements and expectations. Covered employees remain subject to performance expectations and standards, and failure to meet these expectations and standards, or abuse of this policy, may subject the employee to performance counseling and/or discipline, up to and including termination. Unlimited vacation is how they get around paying out unused PTO where state law says it's required to do so. Good interview question to ask is, how much vacation time can you actually take? When your boss said, I only got 1 week, everyone else gets that too, he showed his true colors. It's not a company problem with unlimited PTO. It's his personal problem with it. To compare and contrast, I work for a company with unlimited PTO. One of our engineers said publicly, I'm going to test out the unlimited part of unlimited PTO. And then went on a 6-week road trip. Picked up work when they got back. Everyone asked how the trip was. And we continued. Last year I took somewhere on the order of 5 weeks combined. I know that's not noteworthy to Europeans. But here in the old US of A, I never thought I'd get 5 weeks somewhere. Not everywhere is lying when they say unlimited PTO. But like others have said, asking something like, who took the most vacation last year? And how many days was it, for concrete numbers is a good idea. It wasn't a request, it was a notification. Was it not in writing? And if not, start looking for another job ASAP. We had a nice vacation plan with up to 6 weeks per year depending on seniority on the job. I negotiated extra PTO as part of my joining instead of salary or bonus. After working there years, my annual PTO was about to increase from 4 weeks to 5 weeks per year. Plus I had a nice bank of PTO saved. Company switched to unlimited PTO. All banked PTO was reset to 0. You could take unlimited PTO, but managers had to approve each request. And no requests allowed during any crunch time on any project. Curiously, almost all projects were high priority and couldn't allow vacation while deadline were pending. Which was pretty much all the time. Effectively, we went from 5 weeks annual PTO in my case, to 5 days annually or less, depending on how aggressive managers were in scheduling project deadlines. No PTO balance. No PTO payout for unused balance. Very limited opportunity to get any vacation approved. HR regularly sent out email about how great the unlimited PTO benefit was. It was a terrible change that effectively took away most of the PTO we had. And all of the extra PTO that I had agreed to when hired. What does the employee handbook say? I'd confirm and then follow up with HR. When I talked with interviewer X, I was told unlimited vacation. And that is what the employee handbook says on page Y. But manager Z says I am only allowed 5 days. Just wanted to confirm which is correct so I understand company policy properly. Yes, I hate the newish era of unlimited PTO, because it's a scam to make sure they don't have to pay it out to you. My adjustment is I make sure to take 3 weeks off a year. Also, you are right to note any upcoming time off in your interview process and stick with it if you get the job. The manager is making up his own addendum to the PTO policy. Basically because they are a damn dinosaur jerk. Get him to document his reason for denial. Put together your evidence of why they are BS and drop that in the ethics and compliance snitch line. Also, plan your exit and don't be shy about explaining why. While unlimited PTO definitely benefits the company, it is being sold very hard in the job market as an attractive benefit. Letting the company know the benefit is being actively subverted by management and is causing talent loss is worthwhile. I personally love unlimited PTO, but it's highly dependent on your manager and company culture. Every place that I've had unlimited PTO told us to try to take a minimum of 4 weeks off. I usually take 56 weeks off. My best friend quit his job when he wasn't allowed to take a day off to be at my wedding. You may want to follow his example. Is there someone above him? Who told you it was unlimited? This is the kind of thing that pisses me off. At my old hotel I had 3 weeks off a year paid. I had taken all 3 and then I found out one night just an hour before my night shift started that my uncle had died in a bad car crash. I called the hotel and let them know. I got a call 5 minutes later from the GM saying take all the time you need, I'll be going in to do your shifts. In the end I took 6 days off because we had to drive to a different city to visit my aunt who just barely survived the crash and the funeral and everything. This was unpaid but still good I was able to go. They did call me on day 5 though and ask if I was good to return soon. No rush, but they were making a schedule. I said yes in 2 days if that's good. They said yes, no problem. The manager was like, good thing you keep such detailed notes on how to do your shift or I'd be lost. Lol. Covered employees must notify their direct supervisors in advance of taking vacation under this policy. You notified them. You've complied with the absence policy. Enjoy your holiday. Companies that have unlimited vacation don't have to carry unused vacation hours on their ledgers as a liability. Studies have shown that the average amount of vacation days taken per person are lower at companies with unlimited vacation than at companies with usitolosat vacation accrual. Is it unlimited unpaid vacation or unlimited paid vacation? Totally different things. I once worked somewhere that has unlimited paid vacation. It sounded great when I first heard it. But then I realized my role and most people's roles were not conducive to taking holiday. Our bonuses were based on days worked in quarter and didn't take account of holiday. So if I took a week off in a quarter, my pay would go down. This meant that effectively I was best off working my ass off for 3 quarters and then taking all of my holiday in the last quarter. The problem is that people realized this, and management didn't, so you'd get stuck covering for someone who had taken leave while your work load was also massive. On top of that, you had people on different contracts that were paid flat salaries. Some took over 50 days holiday. I'm all good with them taking these days, but when management don't plan for it and you end up with more work. For some reason my direct manager didn't accept holiday requests for me and would question my work ethic if I took more than a few weeks off. Unlimited vacation is a scam when not combined with a minimum time off rule. Oh my goodness. UK here and I get 28 days leave, 8 bank holidays and 12 flexi days. All paid, and work a 7 hours 24 minutes day, 37 hours per week. All leave has to be taken. Cannot be carried over. Unlimited PTO is a scam.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.